Hello, Zeddy.
Not again.
I thought I said
No thoughts?
Daddy. It's already starting.
I made sure I started recording before you even joined in so that I could get that
I had a feeling
tonight was going to be a good night.
that tonight will be the night that I will fall.
No, back to the Black Eyed Peas song. Isn't that like the official song of every single bar mitzvah from like 2008 to 2014?
What song?
I Got a Feeling, Black Eyed Peas.
Yes.
It said Mazel Tov. It has to be for a bar
It literally it is.
I know. Any single bar mitzvah I went to, they played that song.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I have this spreadsheet just so you know that I have stats on the 400Z, the Supra, BRZ, Miata, 124, LaFerrari Aperta, and the Mitsubishi Delica, 1990.
What about the Dacia Sandero?
Oh shit, you're right. But I'm gonna have no stats on it. I'm just gonna say Dacia Sandero.
Fair enough.
So is our goal for this then to be our legit first episode where we actually try to make it car things?
Yeah, we could try.
Okay. What do we actually want to discuss about these cars? Like which one we pick?
I mean, we could.
We
talk
could.
about like, anything with it, like any weird criticisms, because I'm pretty sure it was Tim Weiss brought up the fucking weird, like, flat part in the BRZ that I hate now.
You're right though. And I feel like that needs to be brought up.
It literally looks like bad Photoshop.
And the other thing that needs to be brought up is the fact that the 400Z be looking like this.
And you know, the problem is if they do what they did with the Corvette when it first came out, the big chrome thing, it's going to just look like it has braces.
You're like my little brother.
Mood.
How?
Also, apparently I just found a really, really fucking rare car and I didn't realize it.
What is it?
Check Oppo. It's found on Craigslist.
Is that a 9.5 combi?
It's a Saab 9.3 Aero 6-speed in red.
Okay, yeah. Didn't we see it?
A guy responded 1 of 13.
It's the same model and everything. We saw the blue one at
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The one that had a fucking
cars.
Yeah, I hate to admit that a Saab is good because fucky Kenny, but like, all right, let's try to make an actual legit opening to this thing.
Yeah.
This is where I'm terrible. Say words.
Tonight on Bottom Gear.
You know what? Go with it. Tonight on Bottom Gear.
Jesus Christ.
Oh God. All right. I feel like that's a very fitting intro for us anyway. So
yeah, it kind of is. Oh
we're gonna
yeah. You saw BMW went full meme.
You saw that those tweets are tweeted in the future, right?
Yeah.
They're not real.
I know, but also the wheels not happening.
Well, wheels aren't happening.
Oh, of course.
When you're any civilization before Mesopotamia, well, wheels aren't happening.
Jesus Christ.
All right. So yeah, since there's been the announcement of the 400Z, the BRZ, and obviously the fact that the Supra is now back around and the Miata, let's do some comparisons, shall we?
Yeah, actually, that'd be a good way to start with this.
So the big thing that I noticed too is the 400Z could literally be an Infiniti Q60. I'm never gonna remember what it's called. The Red Sport 400.
It's literally that engine.
Yeah, but it can literally be that.
No, it
literally a cheap one. Like it can be the same thing but lighter and cheap.
Max, that's literally what it is. It's a 370Z platform with that engine. That's all it is.
Well, if you get the Nismo at least.
No, it's 400 horsepower. They're saying anyway.
I saw some of the other ones had The base trim being 300
Oh, so
and
it
going up from there.
it literally is the Q60 from the mid trim and up. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much. Except the top
Cool, so
trim
it's-
is the top trim's the Nismo.
Yeah, it's literally a 2-seat Q60
Yeah,
with a manual.
And yeah, I was gonna say it can. But what's cool too is I don't like when they're all manual because then they're not gonna keep making it.
Yeah,
Because if
but
not
we
everyone's
both
gonna
know
bu-
it's not gonna
Right.
it's not gonna just be manual. They haven't done that ever.
Well, yeah. Well, from what I see, they're gonna have a 7-speed auto.
Yeah,
for
it's
the
literally gonna be the
400Z.
gearbox from the Q60.
But yeah, and we know that that's a fucking tested engine. We know it's good.
Mm-hmm.
We know it's powerful. We know this. I mean, 3200 is pretty light for what it's gonna be.
Yeah, 3200s with my car
Well,
weighs.
Yeah, 3200.
Or
I mean,
100 more
that's
than
kind of a guess number because they don't have an actual number. But if it's based off of a 370Z, it can't be that much heavier. But like, I mean, it's still a bit on the expensive side just because you're pushing almost 50.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want a Nismo, you're getting you can get a 50K Nismo, which is literally a 50K Infinity at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the real competitor to that then is the Supra, because that's the cars underneath that aren't really.
They
Like
don't
you're
really
comparing
compare.
different engines, you're comparing almost different everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's definitely it's going to give a Supra the run for its money because it's got a manual.
Oh yeah, and I mean it's like exactly the same horsepower range as well.
Right. Let me close that so I don't get notifications.
I'm trying to figure out how to do that right now, and unfortunately, I just got rid of like seeing stuff from one of them,
It really be like that though.
and I don't know how to get it back now.
What's interesting with the Supra that I actually didn't know because I only ever looked at the inline 6 is that they have the inline 4 and that it's still fast as fuck.
Oh yeah,
Because isn't it 0 to 60 like 4.8 or 4.7 or something like that?
in the fast one, yes.
No, in the 2-liter. In fact, yeah, I have it here. The 2-liter is a 4.7. The 3-liter is a 3.7.
Huh.
So for the Supra, that falls.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
And it does have that little glimmer of hope making up for being an auto because apparently the launch control is really good on it.
Well, yeah, it's a ZF gearbox, so I mean it makes sense.
And it's still rear wheel. So, I mean, it still gets a pass, but it needs a stick.
Mm-hmm.
And BMW makes a stick. Why don't they just do it?
They do in other markets is the problem.
Yeah, but us Americans, we don't want no manual transmission. We deport those.
Pretty much. Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah. And it's only, slightly more expensive than the top trim 400Z would be?
Yeah,
It's like
literally
55-ish?
they're exactly the same market.
Yeah, of course, if you want a cheap, fast Supra, I mean, it goes down as low as 44 for the 2-liter.
Something like that.
But if you're buying a Supra, why would you buy a 2-liter to begin with? You're probably already in the market to spend a little bit extra and get an extra liter that does crazy things.
Yeah.
I was kind of looking, is there a direct, an exact competitor to the BRZ? Because the BRZ does have I know the Miata and stuff like that, but I was looking at it and it's like they compete, but they only really compete because the Miata is so much lighter.
Yeah.
If the Miata were the same weight as the BRZ would destroy it.
Yeah.
And to be fair, if it has a rear wheel steering, if that actually ends up being a thing.
I don't think it is actually a thing, is the thing.
Yeah, there's nothing official. I hope it is because it'll beat out the Miata if it can do that.
Yeah.
And it's a family car. It's a 2+2, bro.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
You can hold a lot more emotional baggage in that one than the Miata.
Yeah.
That's the fucking bro strat. It's also of all the stuff I have on the list, it's also the only one that's a flat 4. The other ones are all.
Either inline or yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they still use a V6 in the 400Z.
Well, I mean, they're literally just using an engine they already have anyway.
Yeah, that's fair. I have a feeling if they designed it from scratch, it would probably be an inline six because that makes a little bit more sense. And if you
Yeah,
want it to
I
be a
agree.
super fighter, you're gonna make it like a Supra.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking too.
But it's also the only, well, I guess the Miata, but no, the BRZ being NA as well. It had plenty of room for activities because now you can add your boost.
I did read up what their reasoning why they didn't turbo it is. So it's literally the same engine as the Subaru Ascent, which is the 2.5 with
Right.
turbo.
Right.
The turbo is mounted on the bottom in that, however. And if they were going to do that in this, it would change the the entire roof line.
Yeah, isn't the BRZ like low as hell?
BRZ is super low and has a 50-50 weight distribution because it's so low.
That's what I forget. I couldn't remember if it was that or the 400Z that I was reading about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like.
Yeah, literally, if they had done the turbo, they would have had to move the engine up and change the center of gravity.
Yeah, I'd go with an N. That's going with an NA sounds cheaper.
But the problem is that means that any turboing is going to do that. So they might have just made it impossible to turbo.
That's a good point, but you also get crazy people who are going to find a way.
Oh yeah, there's going to be
Find a way.
people LS swapping and stuff like that.
You know,
So
if you open up your mind.
it's going to take some time.
Did you hear that he changed his name and it lives in Mexico now,
Oh god.
making music in Spanish?
I believe it. I didn't know
Like,
it.
I forget what he changed his name to. It's literally Spanish for bell.
Bello?
Oh, no, it's like, it begins with a C. Campana. Drake Campana. I didn't know it was legit, and then I looked, it's his actual Instagram that they took these pictures from. This is real.
I hate that so much.
Like, I mean, I hate him because he beats women, but you know.
Well, I mean, yeah. But I hate
But, like-
the entire thing he just is doing
But,
now.
yeah, right? Like, that's so... I feel like he would move to Mexico just to have slightly more popularity.
Yeah, and he's able to beat more women there.
You're right. Oh God. But you know what's funny? So I had on my little spreadsheet here too. I had special features for each car. For Miata, want to take a wild guess as to what I put?
What?
Welp.
Why am I not surprised?
Because the wheels aren't happening.
Shit, you right.
I know I'm right. It's the meme.
I know.
Wheels are not happening. We need William Shatner to make this a song.
Jeez.
Or he could just speak it. It's the same thing as him making a song.
Exactly.
No, but going back to so the way I'm looking at it is that the 400Z and the Supra sort of compete with each other, and then you have the BRZ with the Miata 124.
Exactly.
And that they're like, you know, they're similar kinds of markets, but you're talking a different grade of car at a different price tag.
Yeah.
Because you're looking, what, 15, 20 grand more for a 400 or a
Like a
Supra.
Miata and BRZ are still going to be under 30 grand.
Yeah, you can get them for right around 30. The BRZ,
Well,
their guessing is going to be slightly over 30, but like
yeah, I heard
still
like
in that
31.
31 to 33.
Yeah. I'm guessing base level of the Z might actually be around 36 if it's keeping with how the 370 is, though. But
It could be.
Nismo is going to be up by probably 50 something.
Yeah, what I saw their guesses as being is that the base is going to be around 44, and their the Nismo is going to run 50 to 53.
Which actually falls, that actually
Makes
falls
sense.
perfectly in line because the 4-cylinder Supra ends up in that.
Yeah,
same-
exactly. 4 cylinders. But what's funny is too the 4-cylinder Supra is a 4-cylinder versus the 400Z being
NA
not a 4-cylinder.
Yeah, well, it's a turbo.
No, it's not going to be NA from what I saw. From what I saw, it's still going to be twin turbo.
Oh yeah, it's just the even smaller turbos.
Yeah. They're the way they're scaling it's changing turbo, it's not changing engine.
Yeah.
Um,
They just end up doing bigger turbos with the Nismo.
yeah, and I saw the Supra changed some stuff to be able to handle bigger turbos too for the new for the 2021s.
Mm-hmm.
Something with the I didn't read enough into it. They did a different design with the manifold.
Yeah, so I've heard rumors additionally that they're even going to do a high performance version of the Supra using pretty much the engine out of the M2.
They're just gonna take Alex Blair's and be like, all right, we're making this. And then it'll blow up every week because it's not meant to handle what he's done to
Well,
it.
engine's not happening, boys.
Well,
No,
track day's not happening, boys.
I've literally heard, though, that I've actually read that they said they were going to possibly be doing a limited run at like $70,000 using an M2 competition engine in the Supra.
Honestly, that's a power move. Working with BMW, just be like, hey, we're going to borrow this. Be right back.
Like, hey, we're going to take your best inline six, put it in our car, and just have it be a monster of a car.
Can we also acknowledge that the 2021 Supra makes the new Z4 pretty much pointless?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's literally a new Z4, just cheaper. The only difference is the transmission.
And the convertible top.
Well, yeah, but...
And the styling. And apparently actually quite a lot. Because suspension's completely different, everything like that.
I guess I should have said from an engine standpoint.
Yeah, engine-wise, yeah.
Literally the same thing.
But, I mean, I've gotten to drive and ride in both of them.
Right.
One of my friends actually just picked up a Z4 as a loaner car, because his M5 is in the shop again. Shocking.
Wait, you're telling me that a performance BMW needs work?
He does have it at almost 1,000 horsepower. But
somehow the fact that it needs work became even less surprising than it already was.
Exactly. But the Supra in every test actually outhandles the Z4 dramatically because it's got a fixed roof, because it's much more structurally rigid.
Yeah.
And
it's
because
like
they handed it over.
Every single review I've seen of it mentions how sturdy and how planted it feels.
Well, there's also a reason for that. The person that apparently did all the tuning for the suspension and everything is the guy who set up the suspension on the LFA.
That'll do it.
Yeah. It actually outhandled the LFA.
I believe that. I mean, I'd still take an LFA any day, but I believe that.
Well, who the hell wouldn't? Any JDM weebs?
JDM weebs. It's still a Lexus, bro.
Just, is not as good as Mark IV. 82,000 horsepower on just a tune.
Okay, but let me tell you how a 2015 Chevy Cruze can outperform an LFA.
Yeah, parking and fuel economy.
And taking up space in the Crusher. And let's face it, their warranty goes to much more use.
I'm pretty sure every Chevy Cruze put together costs the same as maybe 2 LFAs.
Every single Chevy Cruze put together might cost you 5 digits, bro. I think we're talking a lot more than that.
Well, I'm saying ever in the entire world.
Oh, like including all the ones that were already wrecked?
Yes.
Does this include all the ones on buy here, pay here lots for 50% APR?
Yes, it does.
Okay, then yeah, there's a lot of them waiting on those lots.
It includes all the ones that people are like, ooh, it's boost season because they've got the second smallest turbo ever fitted to a production car.
Fisher Price, my first turbo.
No, that'd be the Mazda Speed Protege.
That awkward moment when you're measuring your boost in ounces. Bro, I have a feeling they put a real turbo on that thing, and you would watch those stock internals become stock externals real quick.
That literally is what would happen with a Protege. They gave it, I think it was like a 17 millimeter turbo. For reference, what Alex Blair is running, I think, is like a 77 millimeter turbo.
I mean, he's also running like everything possible.
Yeah, he's running everything possible. The car isn't.
It's basically the body of a Supra with the internals of Frankenstein.
The body of Supra?
I need some of the Supra's wine real quick.
Ah, oil.
That's not the kind of turbo wine I was thinking of. No, this can't be their oil reservoir. I'd be leaking it. That's the other thing about the BRZ is it's still got a boxer, so we can still make Ringling jokes.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, it's probably not going to have any issues with it because it's not boosted.
Like, hey,
Everything else.
Wait, the car scene is no longer going to be all WRXs. It's going to be all BRZs.
No. At least not where you are. Because, BRZ
Oh,
is
all-wheel
is,
drive. Yeah.
Down here, there's a massive FRS, BRZ, and 86 scene already. But to be fair, that includes the ones that are, literally 2J swapped.
That's true. Like the 2J Tacoma that's up here for no reason whatsoever other than to be ridiculous.
I think there's a 1UZ swapped FRS down here.
Why?
Because reliable and powerful.
Just LS swap it. We're LS swapping the Sun next week, bro.
Shit, you're right. Did anyone else already want to LS swap COVID?
Bruh, if you LS swap COVID, we all dying.
No, because it's still going to be broken anyway half the time.
I mean, sure.
LSs are not as reliable as people.
Can we just
think,
acknowledge
especially
that of the cars on this list, the 124 is actually probably the worst now?
No, the 124 still got turbo noises and loud exhaust.
Well, yeah, but 15 minutes and some redneck ingenuity, and we have friends that have proven that your Miata can be that too.
Yeah, but I mean, we also have friends that have swapped a quadrifolio motor into a Giulio or into a 124 before.
You're right.
The one guy that put like a 500 horsepower V6 in it.
Yeah, I feel like I would trust
Went with one unreliable engine to a more unreliable engine.
I feel like I would trust a 2-liter inline four in a Miata versus the 1.4-liter turbo in a Fiat.
Say what
Sir,
you will.
you know why they engine swapped that 124? Because they probably needed to drive it.
They did actually. He blew the engine up. He had it for like I think.
This is why it's the worst
blew
gear.
the engine up,
It'll
and
probably
then put
be
in a
fine.
more unreliable engine. Like
That's the other funny thing. You swap a Fiat engine with a Fiat engine.
No, Fiat with a almost Ferrari engine. It's even
It's
worse.
like trying to heal your gunshot wound to the chest with another gunshot wound to the chest. Like,
Hey, maybe you'll blow the skin across.
hey, maybe you'll play pool and you'll knock the other bullet out.
I was about to say, maybe if you aim it right, it'll shoot both bullets through.
And then you just die quicker. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly.
you just got a hole then.
And the worst car on my list actually would be the LaFerrari Aperta, because who the fuck needs 12 cylinders, bro? You can have 4 and have fun.
To be fair, I mean, the people I know down here that have 12 cylinders crash their Wyras.
That's true. It's also naturally aspirated. Who the fuck wants that? It's all about the turb skis, bro.
I mean, it is hybrid assisted, so it isn't actually NA.
Well, that's true. And it's so fucking heavy, dude. I don't need a 3,500-pound car. My car may weigh a lot more than that. But I don't need a 3,500-pound car. This is why Ferrari sucks, bro. Also, what is their transmission? Imagine owning a transmission that you can shift but don't need to.
Isn't that what yours is?
No. Mine just has low gears. It's different.
No, because you have the manual shift knob on it.
You're right. No, but that's because it's a manual now, bro. That's how it works. Whatever the shift knob is what it does.
So when I had the giant, like, clear butt plug on mine, it was just a butt plug car.
Is this where I pulled the picture of the Mercedes with the hood ornament?
Yes, it is.
Have you seen such image?
Yes, I have.
Okay. And also, like, look at the fucking fuel economy on the LaFerrari. Like, I just wrote down LOL because, like, it doesn't have one.
Actually,
It gets like 3 gallons a mile, bro.
Actually, it's surprisingly not that
Yeah, I
bad.
know, it probably gets like 12 or 13. Which for a 12-cylinder,
You
Almost
were
1,000
way
horsepower.
accurate.
Was that really?
12 city, 16 highway.
Oh,
So congrats. The new Ram T-Rex is way worse on gas.
it's also a Ram.
It's also
don't
getting
want-
9 miles a gallon.
Better than a Hummer.
No, it's not actually.
I know.
There's only one other car ever that was worse on gas, and it was the LM002 at 4 miles a gallon.
I hope didn't that thing have like a 40-gallon tank?
Yes, it did, and it only took premium.
If NASCAR were a car, it would be that.
Pretty much. A lot of noise, not doing too much.
Or a 95 Monte Carlo done up like Dale Earnhardt's race car. Praise hell, praise Dale, brother.
Anytime I hear that, I just think of the Cobalt that was wrapped to look like that.
Okay, but hear me out here. I'm going to tell you about a car that's mid-engine, comes with a 5-speed manual. You could get it for under 15 grand.
It's not a smart car.
No, it's the best car on this list. It's a Mitsubishi Delica, brother.
You got to be really looking if you're finding one under 15 in good shape, though.
That's true. They're coming in at like what, 9 grand, and it's worse to like 17 or 18 is what I've been seeing.
Mm-hmm. I've
But,
seen
like-
anywhere from, I saw one that was 9 grand, but it was the newer body style.
See, I didn't like those because they still look weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a lifted off-road manual van. That's
No,
the other
it
thing.
went
If it's a
automatic.
manual, it's huh?
It went automatic in the one after this.
Oh, well, really? It was only auto.
Yeah.
I guess I need.
You know what's annoying? They still make the Delica.
I know they do.
And
It
we don't
literally-
get anything cool.
You know what it looks like? It looks like a transit van almost now.
It looks like a transit van with 2 feet of ground clearance.
Yeah, they're still lifted. That's what's weird. I don't know why they lift them from
Still
factory.
mid-engine.
Hmm?
It's still mid-engine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Huh. I gotta look that up. I haven't looked much into the new ones because I can't get them for 25 years.
Yeah.
Or I can just move to Japan.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the best car on the list, though. Just saying.
No, that'd be the Dacia Sandero.
I hate you.
I do too.
Understandable. Let me get a.
Bees triggered.
Oh, hang on. You know that it was a rebadged Mazda between 99 and 2010?
What, the Delica?
Yeah.
I did not know.
It was a Mazda Bongo Brownie,
Okay.
which honestly, like, I
Makes
would own one of them. Wait, has it been its own van?
Well, the first ones, yeah.
I mean, since then. The fourth gen. Okay, the fourth gen was still made by Mitsubishi. And it wasn't. Oh, in China it was a Dongfeng Bengjing Lingzi. Noted.
That's the
After
noise
that, the
it
fifth-
sounds like when I throw shit around in my car.
The fifth gen was. Is it still? It's still a Mitsubishi, but it was related to the Jeep Compass, the Outlander, and the Peugeot 4007, 4007.
How the hell is it a combination of all of those?
It says related, so it's probably on a similar platform.
No, none of those companies work together, though.
Well, I don't know,
You're
okay?
comparing-
Wikipedia doesn't lie.
You're comparing what's pretty much a Dodge Caliber, because the Compass,
Oh, I see. Hang on.
to
So
Peugeot.
I have it the other way around. It wasn't the Mitsubishis were these vans. It was these vans were Mitsubishi. So between 99 and 2011, the Mazda Bongo Brownie was a rebadged Delica.
Makes sense, because I've looked at what the
And
Bongo
then
Friendly is, and it looks like that too.
The D3, which is what they call the wagon models, was an NV200 Nissan. Wait, the D2. Oh, that's so tiny. It's so cute. There's a little. Hang on. I'm gonna share my screen.
That's
Look at
what
how
she
cute this
said.
little thing is. Look at this thing.
Oh, it looks
He's
so
so
happy. I
tiny.
hate it.
It is a D2 Mini.
It's a Suzuki Solio.
Well, the Suzuki Solio is this. No, it has a Suzuki engine.
Well, it says
Oh, this one is the
rebadged.
rebadge. The other ones were badged versions of this, and this one is This one was another car.
I actually like the 2015 one.
You know what I don't like? What the fuck? No CVT zone. At least it's not Nissan's. But
It might be as bad as Nissan's.
I mean, you're probably right. But you know what I need? I need me this boy. Where you at? I need me this boy.
Oh, yeah.
It looks so good.
It really does. It has no right looking that off-road ready.
Well, because they were off-road ready.
I know, but a van should not be that good off-road
What-
ready.
What the? What? Get this for your brother. This is like an 87, too. This was like the pre-facelift for this gen.
Yeah.
Wait. They sold them in the US? Huh. They couldn't have sold many. And the ones that they did can't still be around.
I can look right now.
Huh. Bro, what is this front bumper?
American. Like, congratulations, Mitsubishi made them Fiat Multipla.
You're right, though. But, like, I don't know. But, like, I'd be cool with one of these, too.
That's the ones I'm finding very cheap
Mhm.
now.
Like, I don't know. There's just something about them because they look off-road ready even when they're just regular old vans. Like, you look at this is clearly like a work van.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the factory lift on it's actually like it makes it.
Yeah.
The 2005 ones look oddly like a Chevy Venture.
I can't unsee it now.
I know. Okay, but those lights.
Ricer lights!
Bruh. Ricer lights from factory.
On an off-road minivan.
Bruh, this is like those wheels can't be factory. I
They
think
look
they
like
are.
they might be, actually.
Oh, no more trunk-mounted mirror.
Well, yeah, it probably actually had mirrors now.
I know oh, it had it for off-roading.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let me see if stop. Let me see if one of these pictures actually have the one with the mirror. Oh my god, the old ones look like
They
weird.
look like Mitsubishi Jollies.
They just look like Jolly Ranchers.
Yes, Jolly.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah, I know.
And can we just point out that these curtains are factory?
A lot of Japanese cars actually do that.
They're just so everything about this is so weird. And like this is also the only car on our list here that has the 360 swivel seats. So like
It's actually
I think
also
it's
the
the
only
real
car.
winner.
It's actually also the only one with all-wheel drive.
So who's the real winner here?
I'm guessing Mitsubishi in the 90s.
Mitsubishi now gets credit for Mitsubishi in the 90s. I don't care what you say. Even if everything else they make is trash.
I hate modern Mitsubishi so much.
You're right. They
Like, I was almost okay with them when they were like, okay, the Mirage is here. But then, no. They fucking killed the Eclipse and made it an SUV. And then got rid of the Lancer.
and even the Galant was okay.
The Galant was a decent car. It looked good. It was cheap
looked
as shit,
good.
but it looked good.
Yeah, it was cheap. Well, can we just point out that when we went to the auto show, we sat in the GX4 Mirage
G4.
or G4?
Yeah.
Yeah, G4. You're right. How it literally had the shifter from our 2004 Saturn Vue we had when I was a kid.
Yep.
Same shifter. Nothing
Literally-
different.
Literally, my first car, the 99 Windstar,
Mhm.
was better put together than that.
Well, this one was put together for you to be able to pay pocket lint and belly button lint and buy a car.
Pretty much, yeah, you're right.
I told you about my old boss that had the Mirage hat.
Mm-hmm.
The one that was lime green and a stick because he got it for $9,000. Which I mean, honestly, power move, but like,
Like,
It was more Oppo than my car. Because
They
it's a
literally
stick.
sell them in used car parking lots.
New. They go straight from the assembly line to certified pre-owned.
Literally, like, congrats. You literally have bad enough credit, you can't get a Nissan, so you go Mitsubishi.
Bruh. Honestly, though, it really be like that. Oh, the fifth generation Delica. Let me show you this.
Yeah.
Look at this thing.
Like-
It's showing.
It looks like they put an Outlander front end on it.
Yeah, and it's also very boxy. Just
And
in
it's still
general.
got good ground clearance.
I know, that's the funny thing. It doesn't look like it's off-road ready, but it has the ground clearance to be off-road
I'm guessing
ready.
there was an off-road version. Yeah, the active gear right there.
That.
Look at the color combo! Oh, now I see how it's...
Bruh. Yeah, the whole front end.
Yeah, the whole front end is literally
This
off
whole
of the
spot is a Cherokee. Right here.
No, it's the Compass.
Or
The
Compass,
hood is
yeah,
Compass,
sorry.
even.
Bro. These look so good, though.
I like that. That's
That looks,
the one I
I
like.
like it. It looks like that. I forget what company modified it. Remember that Lexus SUV that we saw?
Oh, God.
The LX570?
Was that Con Design or...
No, it began with an M, I think. It was out of Florida.
Yeah.
I'll remember it eventually. But that. What the hell? This is literally a Venture, bro. Except longer.
And a weirder front end.
And it already had a low air in the tire and a cracked up bumper.
I'm sorry, but the name, though. Baolong.
Baolong.
I mean, yeah, that's what the large intestine is. Baolong. And
Honestly, though, these bands just don't look like this. Looks good.
No, the front looks good. The rest of it looks boring as shit.
Well, the rest of it, I mean, yeah, but bruh, the chrome. It's all chrome.
It's the future. Everything is chrome.
You know which car started the adding chrome back to new cars trend?
What?
So, fun fact, it was actually the 2010 GMC Terrain.
You know what? You're right. That one has
There's so
a
much
weird
chrome
amount.
on it. My grandpa had one. He has a 2014 now, but he had a 2010, and that's the first car that they had made in years that was just covered in chrome. I mean, the front grille is fucking massive.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what that Lexus was now.
Yeah, I know. I posted it somewhere, but that was like way back.
That was like 3 years ago.
Almost, well, 2 years ago, 2.5, something like that.
It was almost 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Let me find. I'm still trying to find a picture that shows all the fucking chrome on that. Yeah, here we go. If it's
All that Google.
here. Once I can. So, like, look at all the
Yeah.
There's so much chrome on this thing, and the thing is, it worked on this car.
Just remember, that is the one car that came from factory with an optional eventual muffler delete.
Eventual muffler delete. But like, even the interior, there's like so much chrome.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't reflective chrome.
It's plastic painted chrome.
Right.
But like,
It was a nice car too.
too bad they were garbage.
Yeah, for the most part. It depends on how you treated them.
It's GMC. What do you expect?
I just wanted the picture of the front. Yeah, see? With the whole front grille and how
Yeah.
it was an option to have the whole grille be chrome on some of these.
Yeah, on the Denali model.
Yeah, I think so. But like, there's just so much chrome. And this is the first car that really did that recently.
Yeah, you're
Honestly,
right.
these cars
other than
looked
expensive
good.
cars.
They looked good.
Oh yeah, it did.
I don't like the newer gens as much. These ones actually.
The only thing I really hate about the newer gen is the gearbox selector.
Is it
The
one of those
buttons.
ones that's a switch?
No, it's buttons.
Oh, right.
Like they thought that was a good idea.
You go to turn up the air and you accidentally shift it in reverse on the freeway.
Yeah,
It's the same with the dials. It's like you're listening to the radio. Nickelback comes on. You go to change the station and you accidentally heat that thing into fifth gear in reverse.
at Ford.
You're right though.
No, the only car that I've seen that's not like super expensive that buttons almost work in it as a transmission is the Alpha 4C. And even then, that's a 50-something, $60,000 car.
That should have been in our little conversation here, but it's probably a little bit up with the 400Z and the Supra. I think it's a little bit above the grade of the VRZ.
It is, and it's also not being built anymore, so yeah.
Sad. The only unreliable Alpha I would still buy.
I mean, I'd still buy a Giulia or a Stelvio, but now they're apparently semi-reliable.
But the engines actually last to the end of the warranty now, so they don't.
Oh, it was the electronics was always the problem.
Oh. Huh.
Specifically, the electronics in the
That's
engine.
Italian electronics.
Specifically, the electronics in the engine.
So you don't buy Mediterranean cars, bro.
Shit, you right.
Another reason the LaFerrari Aperta sucks. It's Italian, so it's basically an Alpha. Good luck with that reliability.
Jesus.
It really be like
Just like, breaking news, everyone, the F40 is literally a Fiat 500.
change my mind.
No, change your own.
Change your mind like a dirty diaper.
I was thinking that too.
I'm sure you were.
I was. I hate it.
So, now that the new Civic's out,
I don't like
how do you think? Really, I kind of do.
it.
I like that it's getting smaller again.
It looks nice, but I like the current gen Civic.
That's fair. How do you think the SI and the Type R are going to look?
Unfortunately, I like the way the current Type R looked.
Agreed.
The wing fit it because the rest of the car was so aggressive looking. I've seen the concept, like the spy images of what it looks like, and it just looks like someone has. It looks like people buying the Civic sedan and bolting on the fake Type R wing from factory now.
Yeah, that part I am kind of afraid of. I feel like the actual sedan one looks good. Like as the commuter car specs, like the normal ones. I feel like they look fine, but I'd like the performance ones to stick closer to what they currently look like.
Yeah, like I'll show you what this ended up looking like, because this is, and you disabled screen sharing.
Oh no, I just didn't turn it on. Anyway.
Because this is
okay.
what
Try it now.
This is what it's looking like. Like, I don't know if it's just the weird angle, but it looks like they literally made a platform on the trunk for the wing to mount on.
That might be the angle. I don't know.
Like, I really can't tell, but I don't think it's just the angle.
I think the wing looks.
Also, what is that toe hook?
You're right.
What is that?
It's just happy to see you.
It's got that and this like crappy little pipe right there.
Well, I have a feeling that's not how that's gonna end.
Oh, I know it's not. But like from the back, it almost looks like a sad Tesla that some racer got his hands on.
The more I'm looking at the spoiler, it does kind of look like there's a platform, but it also doesn't look like the wing's as aggressive. So I think it might work on the car.
Unfortunately, I feel like if it's a Type R, it should have an aggressive wing.
Well, that's true. Although I don't know, the early 2000s Type Rs
had wings.
Well, yeah, they had wings, but they weren't like overly aggressive.
Yeah, they were.
I might have to disagree with you on that one.
Those ghost things?
Mm-hmm. Max.
Not IMAX. IMAX.
Howdy.
Let me take this away from you.
I'm still eating them.
Why not?
See, here, let me show you. No, not that. Here. So, I mean, it really didn't have a very aggressive wing.
Only the EP3 didn't, though.
Well, yeah, but my point is, like, and this is arguably one of my favorite Type Rs ever.
Oh, I love the Type
this
R
body
EP3.
style.
But think of it this way: the RSX Type S with the Integra Type R body kit, that wing was a factory wing.
Right.
And that was massive.
See,
As shown by the one you just scrolled
I
past.
think, well, yeah. I think I would need to wait and see how the 2021 actually looks with the wing before I can actually really judge it too much. I need to see it without the camo. Because,
Oh, yeah,
I mean, the EP3 does kind of prove that you don't need a crazy wing for it to look good.
But that was also a completely different body style than we've ever gotten
Well, yeah.
in America since then, even. The
But,
two-door
like,
hatch.
Well, how about even the
EK is
EK9?
good.
EK9, like, that wing isn't absurd either. So, like, I don't know. I need to wait and see it. This is the first one that I think had a truly ridiculous wing on the back. But it worked for the car. I mean, because look,
Right.
that's perfect.
Well, no, the ones before that, a few of them had it too. Like, I think it was the 2008 model, Type R Mugen. Yeah, that had the big wing on the hatch and everything like that.
That looks like, what's that new one? The S660 that we don't get?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the S660?
Yeah. I wish we got an S660. That'd be fun as hell.
Bruh. It's literally a new Honda Beat.
That's exactly what it is.
But the back of that '08 Mugen one reminds me of this.
Oh, it's very similar.
Bruh, is this just Shelby?
I love the Retro Racer so much.
I do too, but is this a Shelby, bro?
No, that's the Rally Fighter.
Okay.
Why?
Why?
Why, Liberty Hawk? Why do you sell a body kit that costs the same as the car that makes it look like a more expensive car that's not
It
that?
makes it look like it's a baby NSX. He's a small boy. But you don't need to, because this just looks brilliant.
Yeah.
And that'll always be my favorite color any Honda ever comes in, just saying.
I like the yellow screen, though.
I also like the color, funny enough, that my car's in. The blue steel
Bluish
metallic.
gray. Mhm.
So people will tell me that it kind of looks green sometimes depending on the light, and I'd never personally seen it. And I was sitting in traffic, surrounded by a bunch of trees, and I saw exactly how green the light shining through the trees made the car.
Mhm.
And I'm like, okay, now I see it. Took me how many years, and I finally see green.
I like
on
that.
the car.
Go up one. Like that weird one.
This one?
No, the weird one.
This one?
No, red weird one.
This boy?
Yes.
It looks like
It's wearing goggles.
is this the kid of an S660 and a Renault Twingo?
It genuinely looks like it, yes.
Okay, hang on. We need to take a moment to appreciate the greatest car to ever exist.
Oh, I thought you were gonna type in-
1993 Renault Twingo.
I thought you were typing in the Twizzy for a second.
Oh,
Hum, hum, hum.
oh. I know I have the plush Miata. Part of me wishes I got the plush Twingo.
I wish they made a plush Z4.
Is that a Supra? Here, watch. I bet you it exists.
It doesn't, I don't think.
Anything's plush if you try hard enough.
No, that's just not true.
It's very true. Have you ever taken a rusty fork and made it plush?
No.
Well,
I may have dressed up as salad fingers, but I wasn't that far.
oh, there you go, though.
It costs more than my car.
What, $3?
No, because it's a BMW
This probably
product.
costs like $70.
It's a BMW product. I'm sure it's expensive as hell.
It just says, I hate, How dare they?
How dare it go to Pinterest?
Stop. Okay, let's stop the screen sharing. I think it's making it have a stroke.
It's having a strong.
Call the ambulance.
Uh,
Hang on. This must be done.
okay. Can we talk
Well-
about the? Damn it.
Well,
Cars aren't happening, boys.
Well,
oh no, I accidentally closed out and I wanted to change it back first. There it is.
Okay, can we talk about actually the Wyra crash here? Because
Bruh.
I hate that I know exactly the car. Because I know I've told you, I saw it when it first debuted in Philly, then it was gone, then I moved here, and then suddenly the guy bought it back in July, and now it's gone.
See, I like that you were on the trending for it for a bit, weren't you?
I'm still #1 if you search it. If you search totaled Wyra, my article with hot cars is still on top.
Carbos?
No, it's hot cars. Carbuzz is my friend Jared, though.
Oh, you're third on the list now.
Ah, damn it.
But still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, no, like I actually have met the owner. I unfortunately have met the son. If you've ever checked out his Instagram, if you've ever checked his Instagram out, he is the definition of a tool.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think he's going to replace it with?
Oh, he's already got a car on the way. He ordered it a while ago. He's got I think it's either a Jesko or a Regera on the way. But
Which would you prefer him to have?
I'd prefer a Regera because I've seen the Jesko. And even
That's
though there
fair.
is a Regera in the area, I haven't seen it yet.
That's fair. Do you know what color?
The one in the area or the one that he's getting?
Either.
No idea what he's getting. The one in the area is orange.
Like the. Hang on.
It's pearl orange metallic Regera.
This orange, or like this kind of orange? Or that's
No, just search orange Regera.
This.
No, it's not that one. Just search orange Regera. I'm trying to see if I think it's
Like this guy.
no. There was one I saw. It was the car. That one in the showroom. No, in the showroom.
Wait, which one's in the fucking shirt?
Scroll down.
Oh no! Wait, where?
No.
Oh, this guy. Okay.
Yeah, that one at Expel DFW.
Huh.
Yeah, that's the one that's in the area. I have never seen it in person. The guy's a Ferrari racer and collector. But
I
yeah,
see McLaren. Oh, he's surrounded by McLarens. Oh, that is beautiful.
it's one of the single prettiest things I've ever seen pictures of.
Okay, so I'm gonna ruin the wheels for you real quick.
They're like half of an alpha wheel.
No, hang on. I'm gonna ruin them for you.
Oh no.
Hang on. All right. And now to ruin those wheels for you.
Oh no. Oh, I knew exactly. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
That doesn't ruin it for me.
See,
Like,
I
I think that's
actually kind of wished it looked more like this.
yeah, like I think
than
that's
these two.
genuinely like semi-cool.
Like, it almost looks like the wheels were inspired by fidget spinners, I guess I should say.
That I hate.
Well, there you go.
The
I
fact
found
that
something
you-
to ruin. You're welcome.
Great, now I want to get a car, put like 28s on it, and have it have fidget spinner looking spinners on it.
2016 wants their car back, Sam.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't want anything back from 2020.
You right. You are correct.
Friending.
Hello, my friend. My friending. Hello. Yes. Hi.
Well, ears aren't happening.
It's on bottom gear.
At least I don't sound bass boosted all the time now. At least
All
I
the
fixed
time,
that.
yes.
Don't make me do the thing to the mic again.
What, deep throating it?
I plead the fifth. This one to be exact. You know I had to do it to him. Well,
You just had every joke in the past, like, 1 minute ready.
no. Amazingly, no, not really.
I was about to say, actually, yeah, that's more than you'd plan ahead.
Okay, but this beer is the definition of emo people.
I hate it.
It's actually
Costumes
really
and
good.
karaoke. Costumes and karaoke. Congrats, you literally explained G-Door.
Nice. It didn't make the noise, did it?
No.
Sad! It sounded great on my end.
Meanwhile, this is what idiocy I've been eating. Ghost pepper
Sir?
chips.
Sir,
What?
just eat the peppers and get it over with. Cut out the middleman.
You know I'm gonna, though.
Cut out the Malcolm in the middleman.
Cut out the Malcolm X-Men in the middle? What?
America did that in the 60s.
Yeah, I know.
The government did it.
And then Charles Xavier found him, the Malcolm X-Man. I hate myself.
How about this one? Malcolm X Files. So you just got really quiet. You were so loud. I love it.
See, that's what's been happening when you get loud.
Who wants to smoke? I got loud.
I got loud.
I got loud, man.
Ah! Got loud. Ah!
It's like I honk an air horn into a
Megaphone.
into a cup and I drink it and I go. Ah!
Congrats, you referenced a Vine.
I know. That's what I was referencing.
I know.
Back to the X-Files thing. The only thing I can think of when I hear that anymore is the Simpsons episode where they thought there was an alien in the woods and it was Mr. Burns, but it was walking around and it was going, "I'm here to bring you love," and they just go, "It's bringing love. Break its legs."
At all of America.
This is America.
Don't get you said. Don't get you said. Don't get you said. Just
Saints
turns
not
into
having
YouTube
another
poop.
strong.
Just turns into YouTube poop.
I thought you were
Don't
about
get
to
you
say turns into-
said.
thought you were gonna say
said.
turns into U2, like the bands.
YouTube poop.
No, U2.
No, YouTube poop. They're just on stage.
It's just all of them. It's just the album that they forced onto all of our phones.
Exactly.
That's YouTube poop.
Yes.
They put that whole album on there, but I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Up.
One nipple.
Up.
2, 3. Oh God, I'm getting out of here.
3. Oh, hell no, I'm out of here. Oh, God.
Oh God!
Oh, God, Daddy!
My genitals!
I'm going to tag Roman in this just
You
to
better.
seize that moment.
You better.
Roman has ruined it.
It was never something that you couldn't ever not ruin, okay? Yes, in my brain I was trying to figure out how to words.
That's where you're right, kiddo. Sir.
Or
Oh.
what? Congrats, Yoda. Hey, you're Tim Allen. Ugh.
Knock my speaker over.
Oh boy.
Chocolate milk.
How did I know
I'm
this
glad
is
that's
gonna end
become.
up?
I'm glad that's become legendary, and that's not even an actual reference.
This is just gonna end up a whole fucking block of shit post with inside jokes. That's it.
Honestly, there's enough
Oh,
random
sus.
voices to please the masses.
Black hole sauce. Won't you sauce?
Won't you come,
Wash away the cum.
sir?
Black hole sauce.
Singing the kill, but every word is do. I hate that that's a thing that happens.
I don't.
I mean, I do, but I don't. But I do. But
I mean, I do. What the fuck?
Just a friendly reminder or notification for those that are watching this and don't know that that was a thing. Sam and I were driving somewhere, and that became a thing where we sang the entire thing as the word do.
Without any prior planning, I should.
No, it just started. It
It was
just
just
started.
out of nowhere. Both of us decided to just do this dumb thing with the song.
We decided to do this dumb thing. Same.
Oh, fucking no. Just remember, right before you start dancing, you gotta yell, "Open up this fucking pit."
Is this all just going to be references to things that happened now?
Oppa Gangnam Style.
Open up this fucking pit!
Remember when that song was popular?
Remember when I told you that my friends made me listen to it when I tried to avoid it? So I spited them by learning the whole thing in Korean.
Yep.
And I still know every word in Korean.
You want to know something that's gonna make you feel really old right now?
Let's hear it.
You know when? Want to know when Gangnam Style was released?
2012.
Yep.
You want to feel old? The song One Week by Bare Naked Ladies came out in 1997.
Yeah, I know.
It's as old as, I think I was a couple months old when that song came out.
I was a couple months old. Yeah.
I was a young boy. My father took me into the city to see a marching band.
It's that son will you be doing the growing up, my friend?
You want to feel really old? Numa came out in 04.
You want to feel even older? The meme came out in like 04 too.
Well, yeah.
It got its second wave of popularity when YouTube became a thing. You know, we're the perfect camera angles to recreate it.
Wait, that was a different video.
Yes, that was.
You want to know what's really weird?
You?
No, this video is 14 years old.
Okay, pause it.
You know
Lionel Coinbank.
Save your money, save your money. You know what that was that I was playing there, right?
Yeah.
Fucking leak spin.
You ready for something?
Leak nose. And it feels like my bar mitzvah again.
What?
That song was playing.
Shakira?
I think that's one of the things that the DJ played. He did not play anything I had requested.
Bruh, he straight up told you, nah, Jew boy, you don't get shit.
Pretty much, actually, yeah.
Ouch.
I know, right?
I didn't have a bar mitzvah party, so I can't feel that.
I think there were 5 others the same day.
We had a
AIDS.
puss.
A puss.
Who told you? Who
We had a puss.
Who told you, my friend? My friend, who told you, my friend?
No, but we had a post-service kiddish luncheon. That's what we had.
I had that too. You'd have the party later.
Yeah, we didn't have. We just had that.
Fair enough. Thank you for come again.
Hello, my friend.
I just realized what I said could be really weird.
My friend, you put the nail in my nostril. I put it in the wall for free.
It's so fucking horrifying.
You're right. This has not been about cars in like 10 minutes.
Yeah. I don't know. I tried to be a car and I was an elephant. The elephant goes flap. Yeah, kinda.
Kinda.
Yeah, kinda.
Like when Brian replaced words. When Brian replaced Rush Limbaugh's cat with an American-made cat.
Does that pig have fists?
Oink!
At the American police.
The cow goes.
Oh no, hang on.
Yazoo!
No, it most certainly does not. Here,
The elephant goes flap. Yeah, kinda.
kinda. So here, the cow goes. Moo. The chicken goes.
Kikariki!
The pig goes.
Get on the ground!
You know, at Color Park, they literally have the 2 cops that are stationed there, and someone graffitied on the ground an arrow and just says pigs.
Bruh.
All thanks to the one dude wiping out on the motorcycle, which I wasn't there for, obviously.
I know, I wasn't there either. Just a friendly reminder that me and my couple friends made that spot a thing.
Made.
What?
Made. No longer.
Made.
It's mega made.
It's Minute Maid.
Yes, I went.
This part of the episode is sponsored to you by Minute Maid, Simply Limeade.
Minute Maid children. For the virgin in you.
I hate you. Why did I agree to make this series?
It was your idea.
I'm contemplating all my life choices right now, and that has
You don't
nothing
do that
to do with
every
you.
day, then you're doing it wrong.
You right.
Yes, I do. My degree's in journalism.
Hello, sus. Timmy
Don't
Turner,
do
my
that,
name's
dude.
Dale.
That's right. Not right.
Not right.
That's right.
Timmy Turner, my name.
Doug Dimsdale didn't damage the dome. Oh no, the Dimsdale didn't damage the dome. The dome. Thong, the thong, the thong song.
What does the fox say? Ding dong 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 dong.
Jesus.
Don't drop that dirk. Hey, don't
Don't
drop
drop
that
that
dirk. I just opened up a recessed memory.
No, that was the line of coin bank thing.
It's
Arnold
Floam!
It's gay. Oh wait, no, that was Flubber.
It's Wacky Waving Flame Water Floating Tube Man!
No, I'm able to do it better though. You know that already. Wacky waving flail on flame two man. 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 Hi, welcome. I'm Al Harrington. Welcome to Al Harrington's Wacky waving flail on flame two man, where I can bring my savings onto you. I feel lightheaded.
Hang on. So do I. We're going to play a new game called Guess the Car. What car am I?
Any of them from BeamNG.
I'll let you hear it again. We'll try for a second guess.
I don't know.
The correct answer was the Dacia Sandero.
It's nowhere near that loud.
It's always the Dacia Sandero.
No, Miato's always the answer, even when it's not.
It's always the...
Dacia Sendero, my friend.
Dacia.
I know what I am saying, my friend.
My friending. My friending, I'm turning into Carl Weiser.
What's the matter, Jimmy Coon? Do you not like I 0 to 60 of 3.7 seconds and
I don't even know where I'm going with that.
Yeah, I didn't think you did.
I just wanted to make it a car thing, okay? No, let's do a thing where...
Take me to dinner first.
All right, you driving up here or am I going back down to Texas?
What do you mean back down? You've never been here.
Everything's bigger in Texas, including my imagination. And in my imaginations, I was down there. Yeah, so we're going to do this thing every week, folks, where I'm going to list off 2 random cars and you're going to arbitrarily pick which one is better.
And have to figure out what similarities they have. And no, it can't just be they have 4 wheels.
2015 Ford Fiesta base model or a 1967 Chevy Impala.
I thought you were at least gonna keep them like the same.
Nope, fuck you.
Style.
Which one's better?
You know what? Personally, I'd probably go with the Ford. It's probably more reliable and not gonna give me like heat exhaustion.
I mean, that's true, but also if you have a 67 Impala, you could sell it for a bunch of Fiestas if it's in good shape.
Yeah. The funny part is, one car is a Spanish name and the other is owned by Spanish people. Ole. I'm gonna go hide now.
I'm gonna jet kill you. Get it? Jekyll and Hyde.
Feel good. Dude. Of course.
I'm glad that happened that way.
Uh,
Can I get 1 large McChungus, please?
would you like that extra medium?
No, I'd like it. I'd like to supersize that.
Boneless.
I'd like to supersize that small.
Would you like it boneless?
If my shit comes bone in, it's a wrap.
I said, what the fuck you want?
Actually, if it comes in a flour tortilla, it's a wrap. All right, make me pick a car, boy. Hey there,
Okay.
boy.
2019 Chevy Trailblazer
Okay.
or Saab Sonnet.
Saab Sonnet every day of the week.
Why?
They're cool looking.
Actually, I was about to say it's got a smaller engine than the Trailblazer, but it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. It's got a fucking 3-cylinder, the Trailblazer.
And,
now.
and plus, then I could have some fun with that Saab, and I could drop an LS in there.
Wasn't it mid-engined? You'd just not have a passenger seat?
LS, my friend.
Jesus.
All right. I'm going to have you do one more of these. I'm going to have you pick between a 2006 Saturn Ion Redline or a 1992 Subaru SVX.
Ion.
Uh,
I always liked them.
what if it was David Caron's?
Ion. It came as manual.
Yes, and his is also manual swapped and rear-wheel drive swapped.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I don't think it's rear-wheel drive swapped.
He straight up said it is.
And I don't
The
remember.
white one? The white one, his first one?
Then
no,
I don't remember things.
No, you don't.
We knew
Does that,
this, though.
does that change your answer?
No.
You still think the
I like-
Ion?
I like having windows that aren't within my other windows.
True.
Now-
Why were
now-
their windows so weird?
Now, if we fit butterfly doors on an SVX, that'd be cool. Go full Toyota Serra.
Everything that was done to the SVX and your line is butterfly doors.
What, like the Toyota Serra? It's got the same glass wraparound windows. It needs it.
You right. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Like,
I'll
I'm
give
not
you that. I'll give you
insane
that.
entirely. I know what I'm talking about.
I'm not
The
insane. I'm
tinfoil
not
hat is
insane.
off. I'm not insane.
Mother.
Come back to me. It's almost easy. One of the best songs on Need for Speed Pro Street, that's for sure.
That's where you're right, kiddo. All right. Let me hear it. What am I picking?
You're picking between a Volkswagen EOS Turbo and a Volkswagen Up.
I'm a bad car person. What the fuck's a Volkswagen Up?
Sorry, I just deflated for a second.
Ooh. Oh, it's the one that has the exclamation point in the name. The little city
Yes. Yeah.
car. Or the EOS Turbo.
The hardtop convertible.
So I want to pick the EOS, but it feels like a knockoff version of the way the Solara is to the Camry.
Even worse, the EOS had massive issues with its roof.
I don't care about that. I want a Nissan Murano Cross Cabriolet. Roof issues
No, I
are going to
mean
scare
that
me
the
away.
panels would. I mean that they decided to fit a sunroof in a convertible hardtop, and it leaked. What a shock!
That's the way I like them.
That's the way. I like 'em.
Uh-huh.
That's the way. I say.
Look at that boy. He's running around like a chicken with a head on. Whoa, wait a minute.
That's a thick ass boy. Damn boy.
He's thick.
Me whenever I see a wide body car.
You're right. I think I'm gonna have to pick the Up,
You know what? That's probably the smart decision.
especially like these. They really aren't terrible looking.
One sec. Hi.
Hi, weirdo.
Right.
Leave me before you leave
Uh
tomorrow.
huh. I know. Good night.
I hope you know I'm gonna be posting this episode unedited, so when she walks in, that's just gonna be here.
This is gonna be a really long episode.
What, an hour? That's about what I was thinking they're going to be.
I hate this.
Oh,
All the propane accessories in the world.
Oh, is that what the propane accessories are?
She is the propane accessory.
Sir, this is 2020. We are not objectifying.
West. What?
No,
My
but
brain stopped for a good few seconds there.
yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pick the up.
I'd say that's a good choice.
Now, if it were between, like, if we were to switch it to be like Toyotas, where you're having me pick between like a Matrix or like a Corolla hatch and a Solara convertible. Now there, I'd have an actual issue trying to decide.
Well, yeah, the Solara was actually a good car.
Yeah, my friend back in Harrisburg, his dad / he, because he drives it sometimes too. They have one.
I mean, when I looked at the Sentra, one of the other things I looked at was a Stage 3 TRD supercharged Solara coupe.
I feel like that would have been a really cool choice.
It was automatic.
I feel like that just became a less cool choice.
There you go.
All right, we should probably wrap this up here.
Yeah, I think I chipped a tooth somehow. Probably from
My shiny teeth in me.
That's when you swallow them. My shiny teeth in me.
Yeah, so, all right. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. This is fun. Kill
We'll be
us.
back next week.
We'll be back. We'll be back whenever we're back. I don't know.
Yeah.
The Rock goes back to the back, so we'll find out.
Ah!
Bye.
It's cooking.
The Rock is cooking.